Hello, Matthew from TheRyanstead. Today I'm going to be installing sun visors on my 2019 Dodge Ram 1500. I recently bought these from huskyliners.com and I couldn't find a video to do the in-channel install, so maybe this will help you install yours. If you follow along, we'll go ahead and get started. So the package came like this, pretty nice package. Took like 4 days to arrive after I ordered it. I've already opened the package and kind of looked through it. So the package will come, they'll be pre-positioned in this package, and it comes with, I got the 4 pieces, so you have the window pieces like this, and then you have the straight back pieces for the rear windows. And what they do is they come with a little scrub pad and some alcohol wipes. The instructions that you read online, you're gonna use the scrub pad and you're going to scrub this inside down so that it sticks better. And then you're gonna use the alcohol wipes just to make sure that it's nice and clean. So it just goes in between where the channel is, where the window goes up into it. The instructions state that after you do that and then clean it with the alcohol pad, get it in there and press it. There's a certain way you gotta kind of press it and hold it. Then after that, you put the window up, you make sure it fits in properly, and then you're supposed to let it sit for 72 hours. So it's a nice, beautiful day. We're supposed to have rain on Monday or in a couple of days. So it's a good time to get it done today. I didn't have much going else on today. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've already pre-wiped these down because here in North Carolina we have a lot of pollen, which is no fun for anybody. We're gonna do the back side first and then go and do the front side. So one of the other good things is when you pull this out, they're each marked which window, but it's kind of self-explanatory which window will go to because they'll only fit one way. So one of the things I recommend doing is just kind of wiping this down with a dry microfiber cloth and then testing it to see how it goes. So the instructions say that it's supposed to fit in between this trim here, in between here, and it looks like it's quite a tight fit. Yeah, so it looks like that. Okay. And then once you get it in, you're gonna hold it in and then let the glue pieces do its magic. Okay. So first I'm gonna take the little Brillo pad and I'm gonna sand this part. They said felt, but mine's kind of like a rubber piece that the window slides up into to make sure that it sticks really well. And again, when we tried to put it in here, it's a tight piece. So I suspect I'm gonna have to wedge this in first and then get these all aligned and then start pulling the tape off. But we'll go from there. So in the package that you get from Husky Liners, it comes with this. This is where the QR code is to get the PDF instructions as well as the alcohol pads to wipe them down. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it and then start wiping them down. So they do give you 4 alcohol wipes, so that's good. One more side. And we're gonna give it a minute to dry before we start putting the things in. So what it says is to remove the top flange, sticky tape here, and then like 2 inches on each side of the top flange, like so. I'm gonna remove this sticker just in case. If I can. And some in the back. There we go. Okay. So the instructions say insert this first. It's definitely a pain to do. I suggest going in like this and pushing in like that. And it's going to go up in like such. I'm going to peel this back like so. So the first attempt, it wasn't working. I think it was user error, is that when I had wedged it into here and then pushed it up, it wasn't actually going in between the channel, it was going in between the rubber channel and then the wood piece, and then it was just bunching up at the end. But instructions say that you're supposed to actually scour or make this part rough here where the window actually slides into, and then it sticks to this rubber piece. So after I did that and then I reattached it, it looks a lot more firm in there. And then now we just wait 72 hours for rolling down the windows to make sure that the things stick. If not, then I'll be calling Husky back. Alright, so this is the next window. Same kind of concept. In the inside of the rubber piece here. And do an alcohol pad for it. And again, make sure it lines up the way it's supposed to, so you got the right piece. And once you get ready, you're going to remove this piece of tape, the red part, 2 inches on this side and 2 inches on this side. Again, it wedges into this part first and then makes its way all into this. So it's going to go into here. It's kind of a very tight fit. And then it'll be like that. And then you push it up into it. So while that side's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side so we don't have to wait once that side's complete. Again, a little scouring pad, I think it's a Scotch-Brite pad that they provide you. You use it to scuff up the inside. So I recommend kind of wiping this down real quick. I'm just using my shirt here. Microfiber towel will probably work better. Again, remove this part of the little red sticky there we go.
Fixed.
Just like wants to hold on, which I guess is a good thing. There we go. Okay. So again, they say about 2 inches from the top, and then this piece total. Again, you kind of go in reverse, but not really. You're putting in this piece first, like all the way. And then this guy's gonna go all the way in. Make sure you're in the rubber part, like that. Make sure it's up and tight, and then you pull this. And then kind of give it a, make sure it's all the way up. Hold it out. Make sure all this. Yeah, that one works way better than the other one. Just make sure that it goes up without an issue. Seats in. Make sure that it's just there nice and tight. And then the window will help hold it against the trim, the molding, for the next 72 hours to make sure it really forms a bond. So, alright, well, I'll do the other sides.
Yeah.
All right, again, we're gonna go do the front passenger side. Once you have these peeled back like 2 inches, right, and you take this one completely off. We're gonna start from the rear again, kind of work its way in here. It's not easy. I don't want to break it. There we go. And then I like to work into the front one. Make sure you're not getting inside of the metal trim, but inside of the actual rubber trim. And then grab this and, oh, see if this one works. There we go. And give it a good push up into there. Again, about 30 seconds. And again, make sure the window goes up without an issue.
Your head's in the way. That good?
And then double check it. All right, so again, last window here. Pull this piece off. Make sure you have about 2 inches off these. Make sure they're kind of pointing down, lesson learned. And then I like to try to wedge it in. Tilt this guy all the way in. Shove it up in there. Make sure again it's on the rubber side. And give it a good. So we'll be back in 72 hours to see if these really hold up and stay like they're supposed to. Husky Liners has a pretty good limited lifetime warranty on them. So hopefully it's like a once and done and it's on the truck and never have to worry about it again. There we go. I like to just make sure that it's up there again. And these are the low profile ones. That's the ones that Husky has for this year and make and model. So they're very thin. They're only about a finger kind of thick at most of these places, which is what I was looking for, because then it just kind of gives a little bit sleeker look. Other than that, we'll see you in 72 hours when we do a check on this. Alright, so we're back out here now. It's been basically about a week since we've put these up here because of the weather. We just haven't had the chance to come out. They look pretty good. I've actually had to put the window up and down a couple of times to go in and out for work, but we'll put the windows down and see how it is. Alright. So the windows are down. They look pretty nice. They aren't very thick, right? So they're a little bit wobbly like this, but it's because they're attached to the rubber part. So this side still looks good. I've put the windows down and put them back up again. They didn't come out. They held in place just fine. Again, they're the in-channel ones, so they're very close to the windows, so they don't stick out like the other ones that go up and around. I think they look more sleek and don't bulge out from the vehicle. So on this side, they still looked really good. I put the window up and down. There wasn't any issues with it. In the link in the description below, I'll put updates to every whenever I do an update, probably 3 months and 6 months and then a year. Just so that you can see where they're at and see how they're holding up. But I think they look really well. Overall, it only took about maybe an hour to install it, and that was really kind of figuring it out and reading the instructions the first time around. But I think it's pretty easy to put in, especially after you do the first one. and I think they look really nice. Again, these are the streamlined ones. They are in the channel, so they're inside of the window frame. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully this is a useful video in case you have a 2019 Dodge Ram and you're looking to put the in-channel window rain guards in.